Someone wants a ginger? Ginger beer.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. How y'all feeling?
What's up, baby? Shit, y'all niggas acting like y'all high shit, man.
What you mean?
Why the hell y'all ain't been send me the current location? That would make more sense.
You was supposed to tell me you was at the dome.
Come on, some everybody come get you. From where? Where? Where you come get me from? We don't know where you going.
They say that I'm washed, cause I'm outside every day and rather beat the block. I ain't no business calls in a minute, just niggas that's locked. And we really slinging them cutters, get a nigga chopped. We selling weed, but we ain't in a pop-up. I say my name one time, I'ma pop up. Bitch, I ain't candy, man. Keep me into the hallway like a handy. He got shot in his head, now he died in the ambulance. Pretty bitch telling me that she like anime. Console ass niggas keep talking, they anime. Bitch niggas speaking on me, they infatuated. You ain't no killer, it's all in your imagination. I catch my up at the gas station. I'ma run down that nigga in last place. Rip little weed, we do it to ski mask. You ain't deal the bags, then this is the last day. My door swing for the gas in the ass. At the good game, we gon' get on your ass. If we take your shit, we ain't giving it back. You try to pay for your shit, then we taking your cash.
WBSU, Florida Nation Radio, streaming worldwide from your favorite what? Your favorite who? Your favorite HBCU, Bowie State University. And I'm here, usually, this is the bold ones. So usually, I usually do this by myself, but I have a lovely co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? It's OTC podcast host D's here with WBCU right now.
WBSU, you gotta get it right,
Get me right.
But we live right now, and we got a very special guest. We have the DMV GOAT right now at Bowie State University. Everybody give it up for Big Flock.
Big Flock when they saying what's up with
You already know it's the bold one, so first things first, we gotta do the mental health check-in. May is mental health awareness. So we're gonna do mental capacity on a scale of 1 to 10. We're gonna do family on a scale of 1 to 10. We're gonna do business on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's what you mean, though.
Like mental capacity, like how you feeling? Like you feeling good on a scale of 1 being bad, 10 being good.
Alright, so what's the first one?
Mental capacity.
Mental capacity. 5.
5? Okay. What about business?
8.
8. We love to hear it. Family, how the family doing?
15.
15. We love to hear it. What about you, co-host? We gotta check in.
Mental capacity, I'm gonna say it's out of 10. God is good. Family, I'm gonna say like an 8. And my business, I'm gonna say 10.
Okay. And of course, we gotta get through the formalities and stuff like that. The fans wanna know where you from, how you came up with your name, stuff like that, the basics. We're gonna get through the basics real quick.
So I'm from Suda, Maryland. Andrew Man on 187. And my name was Flip at first. Flock just came later, I guess, as I got older. But,
yeah, because you're a man of many nicknames.
Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of monikers.
Go ahead and tell us some of the other ones. I know you came up with a couple of them.
I see, I'm adding this now, so my latest one is Felipe Garcia.
Okay. Where you get that one from?
I was down in LA and shit, for my first time, and it's just I just had a real good time out there. You feel me? I didn't want to tell nobody my real name though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just told everybody my name was Felipe, and everybody started calling me. Everybody okay. Just came back home. You feel me?
You think they believe you?
Yeah. How you not gonna believe?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
But so we're gonna start. So when you started doing music, when did you feel like music was your passion?
My passion, shit.
Sorry, Grandma. I know. We cussing on you. I'm sorry.
My bad. My passion. I can't really say like when. I just knew when I was like that, and that was probably like when I came out with The Truth. That's before I even came out with Triluminati. And once I came out with The Truth, I just seen all the reactions from it, from all the different people, like outside of my friend. So that's how I knew I was really like that, just not just a backyard rapper. You know what I mean?
Right. Cause you came out with some fire. Like you hit the ground running as soon as you came out. Cause like when I remember when you dropped your first song, and I you know, I'm a little bit older, so you know, I kind of remember that. And it was just like, I'm like, oh yeah, this guy got something. He got something.
Right. I mean, excuse me. Back then it was just like, I don't know. I was on the run back then too though, so it's like that gave it like more of a hunger to like try to be better. Cause I'm like, who knows where this could really take me. You know what I'm saying? It could better my situation if I do ever get caught, or you know what I'm saying, I might never get caught and just keep rapping. You feel what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I got caught there. You know, but it was it was a gift and a curse though. I came home and I had a fan base that I would never think I would have before, and I only had dropped one mixtape and just went smack the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I remember you talked about it on another interview about you being on a run. So you said you was down Hampton.
Yeah.
So how was that experience?
It was fun. I mean, it was really like a whole new world for me because I ain't never been to college or college campuses and stuff like that. Excuse me. But I mean, I was down there acting like I was really going to school. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was down there treating me like I've been down there. You know what I'm saying? I was on the street with my brother, but you know what I'm saying? It was peace down there. You know what I'm saying? A whole new world.
Okay. I know you got a question before I'm going and start it up.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. So, you know, you said you started, was on a run. Who, I'm assuming you had some music you was listening to during that time. Who was you listening to the most during that time?
I don't want to listen to nobody.
You wasn't listening to nobody?
That's when I just started rapping, so it's like, I ain't really want to rap like other people. And like, even like, people will say, yeah, I never rap like that. If you listen to somebody a lot, something that they do or say, you know what I'm saying, you might catch their cadence by accident, you know what I'm saying, because that's all you, it's repetitive. So it's like, I didn't listen to nobody, just listening to me, you know what I mean?
So when it comes to, you know, people saying the DMV got the same sound, DMV, you know, everybody got the same flow, this and that. Do you feel like there is a DMV sound, or do you feel like you fit in that category?
I mean, I don't know, man. That's like an opinionated question. You know what I'm saying? It really go for who it apply to. Me personally, I mean, I think I just do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as DMV sound concerned, I mean, if you want to say I'm a part of that, that's on you. But me, I just do my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
So do you personally like the DMV sound?
I mean, that would be like, what's the DMV sound? You know what I'm saying? That would be my question. What would be the DMV sound? You know, who would you put like in front? Like, who would be the picture right here? If you saying DMV sound, who would be the picture? And then I would ask you, do I like it or not? So who would you say?
See, that's a little base question right there, because I would say the DMV sound is, I feel like it's more of a way of rapping, where it comes to like, you know, the fast rapping, the fast sound, and
So,
you know, the
so who would be
beats,
the first person you
drums.
think of?
First person I think of, shoot, I don't know, Jude. Who's the
Ooh.
first person I think of?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
First person I think of.
Like for the person that, like when you think of DMV rap.
Yeah, if you saying the DMV, if you was to look in the book and they say DMV rap sound or rap whatever, what would you say, DMV rap sound, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Who picture would be right there? Yeah.
Multiple people.
No, but it's like somebody. It has to be, because you can't say Wale, because Wale got different sound.
He would. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Wale is his own.
Yeah, he's
He
fantastic.
won't
Yeah,
be
he got his
considered
own
in the
flow.
DMV sound.
You got your own flow. You can't really classify you as a DMV artist either.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's more of that fast rap with the drums, and that's kind of what I say more of the DMV sound is more primitive.
But we know we do the offbeat rapping too. You know, we do a lot of that. You know.
Yeah, nobody said the name yet though.
We're talking about for right now.
Because I'm thinking it's more of the tempo of the music as
who would be the
opposed
first person you
to
think of?
Shy
Glizzy?
Glizzy,
Swipey? Trail.
But he
that trail.
See, I think y'all confusing that stuff. I think y'all confusing like what she trying to say DMV sound is and what y'all trying to say a DMV pioneer is. That's pretty different. If you saying Trail and Glizzy, then neither one of them boys sound like anybody what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's you gotta she like, I don't know. Like if I were to think of like DMV sound right now, like I don't know.
It's hard. It's
I'm not
hard
even
because
thinking
it's
about
like
people. I'm thinking about
you got young man. But then
You got
And I wouldn't even say
I
him.
wouldn't even say him.
I would say like maybe like 50, like baby 50.
Baby 50, yeah.
Like dude, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really say like out of all them people that I would think like who would be the face of that jank, you know what I'm saying? But I mean them two dudes' name I like.
So I know you got so let's talk a little bit about your musical inspirations, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of those that you kind of you was raised up on? I know you're a big R&B fan.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's I was ready on a lot of R&B, like all your classics, stuff like that. I like Temptations, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. As far as like rap and stuff go, like Juvenile, C Murder, old Boosie, old Webby. There'd be a lot of stuff. Like Bone Thugs, like we rock different little stuff. You know what I mean? Just whatever I was dealing with at the time. Like it depends, like on the year. On the year was a new person. Could probably be a franchise boy 1 year. Could be no Bow Wow 1 year. You don't know. You don't know.
So, studio.
Right.
Do you have any pre-studio rituals? Like, I know some people, they real superstitious, you gotta have, I gotta do 12 jumping jacks before hopping in the studio or something like that. That's it. So do you like to have, so you see, we got a lot of students in here, so do you like to have it like a packed out kind of atmosphere, or you like to have this you and your engineer?
Usually I don't. I don't like a lot of people in my space, usually. You know what I'm saying? But if they are contributing to the work ethic, you can stay. You know what I'm saying? If you get some purpose in it, you can stay. But I got no problem with telling you if you ain't got no purpose, go ahead, roll out or go out there because you try like in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, to comment off that, I seen some documentaries of you when you was, working in the studio, and that was one of the big documentaries that was out there about you, was just you working in the studio, and I see you got, good people around you. Is that friends, that family? Like, is your family involved in your music?
Yeah. I mean, my family, right, my actual blood family is like not that big, or who I consider in it, or in my family circle. So it's not really that much. So the people who are in it, yeah. And I had a friend that I would consider family, yeah, for the most part. But like, I'm just going through a lot of life changes right now. Like I just don't, I have just no problem with kick you out of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point of life. Like instead of just keeping a whole bunch of people around you, just, you know what I'm saying? Just because y'all had good history and stuff like that before, like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be worth it in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So.
How you go about that? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big ghoster. Like, I will ghost you and I will say nothing, because at the end of the day, you know what you did. You know what you did, you know what you didn't do. Like, it wasn't mutually beneficial. So you ghost people or you tell them, like.
I'm gonna tell them. Because it's like, you can't always assume that people know what they did. Because a lot of people are really unknowledgeable. So a lot of stuff that they do, they don't even know what's wrong. They ain't had, no, it's not even delusional. No. You can't fault somebody for what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't have nobody to tell them, hey, don't do that. When they do it to you, can't fault them because they ain't know no better until you check them about it and let them know, hey, Mo, I'm not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Now they gonna know how to react next time they do it again. You know what I'm saying? They do it again, I cut them off. But if they don't know no better, how you gonna be mad at somebody? They don't know no better. It ain't delusion. You know what I'm saying? Delusion is like, you know the hell what's going on, but you just choosing to just go that way and act like it's not going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of time, well, majority of my time, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna call your phone, or I'm gonna tell you to pull up, or whatever the case may be, and I'm gonna let you know why I'm not dealing with you, why I'm cutting you on my life, why we gotta do this, but whatever the case may be, I'm gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just leave it up in the air. That's dumb.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it a little bit back to, it's still it's mental health awareness. So I have a question for you. What's some of the positive ways that you deal with your stress and your anxiety?
I stay in the bathroom a lot. Like, I just run all the water, I run the sink, run the tub, run the shower at the same time, just sit in it. You know what I'm saying? I like the sound of running water. Like, I can listen to running water for hours straight and don't do nothing else, just sit in that joint. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way that I could do it. Like, outside, cause I'm gonna smoke weed regardless. Like, anxiety messed up on that, I'm gonna just keep smoking. It's not gonna, like, so that I can't really say that's gonna help. But like me just hearing water and just sitting right there and just listening to it, and I can hear my own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, I cherish stuff like that. So that's pretty much my only thing I really do for it.
Okay, and of course, how do you create a safe space for your family and your friends, like your close personal friends, like, to be able to be like, hey, I ain't right now, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, people my friends and family, like, they know I be lunching out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know me long enough, you know that, like, it's not on purpose. I just be going through things, you know what I'm saying? But they know this, though. They know what to say to make me get mellow back again, or they know what to say to calm me down for that split second. They know what to say, or just don't talk to me at all. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm gonna burn myself out, and I'm just keep on talking trash until I burn myself out. You feel what I'm saying? They just not gonna pay me no mind. So, I mean, I be working on it though. So you know, it's like I still want to be a person that people want to be around. You know, so I don't want to be that guy, but I got issues. So I mean, what you gonna do? You want 74 I am where you at? You know, I ain't got no problem with being alone. So it's like, if you don't want to deal with me, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna jump back into the music, right? So we talked about the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about a little bit of creative process before hopping in the studio. So what is the creative process when you're coming up with a new song?
Simple. It'd be simple. Like, but I hear beat. I ask people in the studio, do they like it? You know what I'm saying? We do mostly hand votes. Yeah. No. You know what I'm saying? The hand wins. And if I can't think of nothing off the top, give me a word, just one single word. You know what I'm saying? The person can say a word like door. Door, you sure? Yeah, door. I'll go in that joint, say something about the door, and just keep on going. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I ain't gonna make it seem like I don't never need help, because a lot of times I need help. But I be freestyling mostly everything, so it's like I be burnt out of saying. I don't never try to say the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying? So you freestyle all the time. It's only, you know what I'm saying, so much. You know what I'm saying? You keep going after you make a song after song after song after song. So it'll be a lot of time. Hey, bro, just give me a word right quick, or just give me something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I talk about some paper right quick. Nah, I just talked about some paper. I talk about some bras. Nah, I ain't really fitting my bra right now. I been talking about some shoes. I bet I'm talking about some shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's it. Really, for real, for real. There don't be nothing else going on.
Okay, I like that. So have you ever had so you say you freestyle? Have you ever had like writer's block?
Nah. Oh my God, yeah.
So how have you overcome your writer's block?
I mean, freestyling writer's block?
Yeah, like, you used to stop on this one line.
I just told you.
Yeah.
That's what make me ask somebody for a word.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I might be going there, I might be waiting for a minute straight, and I'm stuck. Chorus part come up. Damn, what should I say for a hook, Bob? Man, shit, I don't know. I just give me a word, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna give me something, give me a phrase, something, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna just go off of that. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna just have to figure it out. Take me a couple more shots. Something gonna work, you know?
Something gonna work.
Something gonna work. Something gonna pop up in.
Yeah, so you say freestyle a lot. So what songs have you written? Have you written any songs?
Mm-hmm.
What songs have you written? What some songs you've written and some that you freestyle, so we can get a little look into that?
I mean, One Lick Away, all freestyle, right?
Yeah.
One Lick Away, all freestyle. I think, yeah, it's like mostly my old stuff. Like, One Lick Away, 187, that was freestyle. That was it. Like, it's really mostly old stuff. Like, Letter to My Brother, of course, I wrote that. Like, matter of fact, on One Lick Away, I wrote maybe like the hook of Hear Me, the little singing jam on there. Probably like, not the hook, but like the little bridge part. Everything else I freestyled around it. To be honest, I can't really tell you the last time I wrote a song. To be honest, I really don't know.
It's been that long.
Yeah, it's been years.
Okay.
I might write like a phrase so I don't forget the melody or something. But like, as far like writing a whole song, like I can't remember. I can't say if I did do it or not. But to my knowledge, right now, I can't remember the last time I really wrote a song.
Okay. How you feel you progress as an artist? You know, starting from your first mixtape and your first song to where you're at now.
I mean, in my first mixtape, I was a rookie on the run. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm writing what I'm living at the moment. So that moment ain't really too much. I ain't really doing too much. So it's like after that, I mean, I can't really go to jail, so that was all I was really talking about again. But then once I got to travel, do stuff like that, I can start talking about other stuff, start doing other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what started expanding stuff. Like once I got able to see stuff, I could talk about it more. You know what I'm saying? Once I start getting around a different type of people, I can talk about it more. Different type of scenery, I can talk about it more, like more stuff than the block. And I think that was like my, I think that was hindering me for real. I had to stay in one spot and just keep talking about the same stuff, but I could just polish it up to make it sound sweet in different ways, but I'm still talking about the same stuff though.
Okay. So what's your favorite song you've recorded so far?
Whatever?
Yeah.
In life?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. In life,
Good question. That's a good question.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, Letter to My Brother, maybe. I mean, that's probably like the most emotion I ever put into a song. Like just raw emotion. Like I don't care what you think about it. Like I'm just saying what I say. Like maybe that's probably, you know what I'm saying. But as far as like thinking like a bop joint or when it's cranking, I can't really keep. I like all my music for real. I can't really say a favorite.
So,
Okay.
alright, so some of your, that the music that I say, people around me, I'm from Virginia, I'm living in Virginia. But people really banging in Virginia, that when you hear flop, you're like, okay, you hear four songs with your mind, right?
Right.
They thinking plug, they
Right.
thinking, my language, F It Up, featuring Big Flop, yo. Plug,
What's up?
plug,
Blood.
plug.
That's what's your bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, plug.
You forgot. Alright.
How many songs you recorded?
Alright, you talking about some slug.
He's like, when I do
plug.
this, when I do that.
Yeah. Now you get so
Plug.
plug, F It Up, right? That's
Mhm.
featuring on that one. Linebacker
Mhm.
and Iggity.
Right. Definitely Iggity.
Yeah, for sure. So out of the
Yeah,
songs,
little man, the DMV abused it.
yeah, really, with the
Iggity.
remix and everything.
Eric, no
Yeah, they just love that one. They love that one.
Too much,
Wax
man.
mixtape.
Man, listen,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
man,
had
that's
to put that
crazy.
song.
Yeah,
I
that
played that
almost
song the
became
other
the
day.
style of
Like,
the DMV single-handedly.
Nah, it don't have the DMV in the chokehold, but go ahead and finish the
Definitely.
question out for.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like, after, out of those 4 songs, which one do you think deserved to be, out of those 4, which one was really the banger?
I'm pick linebacker, of course. But, you know what I'm saying? Recipe baby out. And I don't deal with them other dudes no more, so.
Okay,
Yeah. So we definitely recipe baby out.
Yeah, definitely.
Linebacker for sure.
So since we talking about the music, right? How do you determine which one of your songs out of your album and your mixtape, which one do you really determine that goes to visuals? You let the fans decide, or
No.
It's his world. Don't
Yeah.
worry about
yeah,
it.
you
Come
know?
on.
If I did everything that the fans would do, I wouldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The fans want me to do so much stuff that I'm just not going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I lose fans all the time, but I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm still do me regardless. So like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? If I lose you, I lose you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing nothing. Like, I ain't going to say I'm not doing nothing at the plan. Like, I ain't going to say it like that. But as far as my creative control, I'm creative controlling it all the way. You know what I'm saying? But I might listen to what they got to say and feed off of that. But I go in the studio and I don't even think about fans. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about nobody. I just go in there and psych myself out and think about this is what's about to feed my family for the rest of my life. I ain't thinking about nobody else. I ain't doing this shit. I'm stuff for nobody. I'm doing this for my family. I can't stop cussing.
Nah.
You need to get the feed joint.
Yeah, not for real.
is that, do I have that button over here? Is that my job?
Now, since we talk about visuals, though, I already came to you about this. Crazy, man. Like, I mean, I feel like for a very long time, we've had very clear, like 4K visuals when, people were still, off their iPhones, and you sticking with cameramen. You've had, I see a little, accolades and stuff, and people, lots of different. I see Pack Visuals is a big one, so, he got good quality stuff there. But specifically, a lot of people, they shoot their music videos on the block or in a graveyard. That's cool. But specifically, just touching on your Aisha video.
I mean, that was probably
4K.
That was probably the only one I did like
4K.
that though. Like,
But how did that come up? Where did that? Did a team come up with that idea? Because it was really
my
that
idea.
one line about creatures.
It was my idea. It was my idea. Like as far as the Thriller thing, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as I wanted to go, but the actual team, like Mosh Pit, Wax Bando, I can't remember everybody who was there. Like all the other people that was there. Man, what's the models name? Models, ain't? They were there, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them like basically just brought the ideas to life, you know what I'm saying? Like it was my idea, my thought, you know what I'm saying, how I wanted to put it together. They just made everything come together. But teach you.
Because there was, choreography in the joint, everything. Now, there was a little documentary on, the day of the shoot, and I watched that. So when it comes to that choreography, did y'all shoot people? Did y'all audition people, or for that choreography, or you?
No, I think if I want to say the choreography, I want to say that was models in by themselves, if I ain't mistaken. Me personally, as far as the cast, I ain't pick nobody. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't really my job. I was just supposed to
You
bring my
trust your
bag.
team?
Yeah, 100%. And you know what I'm saying? It came out good. I felt it though it was underrated for real. But I just felt it though it was probably just too fast. It was too fast for its time. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't something that everybody was used to. You know what I'm saying? It was too much to try to take in. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from somebody like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
they still
different.
wanted to see me in the kitchen with that 30 out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you ain't getting that. That was just gonna put me back in the box. Yeah.
I definitely like that. So we're gonna run into our first segment, right? It's called
segment.
Yeah, man.
What was this?
No. He said, wait. But so pretty much the game is called, tradition here. WBSU, we do quick draw for y'all, right? So I'm gonna ask you this question. You have 3 seconds to answer it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot them off right now, right?
Is it like my liquor? Don Julio Casamigos. Go. Is it like that?
Something like that, yeah. So the first question is gonna be 3 things you can't live without.
Say what?
3 things you cannot live without.
Phone, pistol, my mom.
Okay.
And my daughter. I'm gonna add that 4.
What's your all-time favorite movie?
Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, and South Central.
Most prized possession.
Don Julio, weed, and pistol.
All right, so your best advice somebody's ever given you.
Come on, you can't give you 3 of them James in 3 seconds.
One.
Oh wait, am I only supposed to get 1? Out of this 3 seconds? Oh, you tired for that? I'm giving you 3. I'm giving you 3 answers in 3 seconds now. I put a twist in the game.
Yeah.
I gave you 3 things in 3 seconds. Come on.
All right,
say it
so
again.
best advice somebody's ever given you.
Stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops.
Worst advice.
I like that.
Nah, shit. Worst advice?
Yeah.
Trust that nigga.
He said it on the
Bugging out. He's bugging
I was in
out.
jail. Fun day.
So who you would say is your role model?
Or a role model you look up to.
I don't got one.
You ain't got one. All right. So boom. What is one thing that you've done that you're most proud of?
Having a daughter.
You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? What would be one thing that you would do instead of rap?
Be a veterinarian.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. So you like animals?
No.
Okay. Do you have any animals?
Yes.
Okay.
I had one.
Still do that shit, bro.
I almost got a duck. I almost got a
Giving
pig.
shots like a vet.
Pig was gonna be too rough, so I didn't get it.
Okay.
My buddy died. Rest in peace, Thugs, buddy. You
I like that. Okay. Describe yourself in one word.
him.
The one. You say I'm the one.
He said him.
Him. Okay. Go ahead. Start. I'm gonna start it off now. Let's go back into
That was
the
still
questions.
wrong?
Nah, we're going back into the questions now. I like that. I like that.
Any questions? All right. So let me spice it up a little bit. So don't look at me like that, yo.
I know you've been waiting. I'm waiting for you to ask that one question.
I'm trying to see
You trying to build
person
into
ask you
it.
a question. Right. So you had an interview previously. You speaking on OnlyFans.
Ooh, it's the one.
And you say, excuse my language, what's wrong with these bitches? The OnlyFans. What's wrong with OnlyFans?
I say everything I said. If you want to say I say that.
He said,
Verbatim.
Because you was saying, you putting all your time into, doing your OnlyFans content and all that when you could be, applying that hustle to fund a business or go to school. You said there's no excuse not to be successful. So
And
let
I'm,
me
and,
add
I'm
all
also,
of that.
and I'm also saying that I'm not faulting you for the way you get your paper, because who's to say the way I'm getting my paper is the right way? You know what I'm saying? But I feel it though. Now in the times we live in, it's like you got confused that what's really excuse me, what's really real though. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be naked to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be icy to be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta have the best car to be looked at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all throw yourself out there, not you per se, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Y'all throw yourself out there to look crazy, and then you wonder why dudes come at you crazy. You wonder why dudes say certain stuff, and then you want to go back on them and be like, you a pervert. But I'm saying, look at the way you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got a dildo right here, dildo right there, and a dildo right here. What you mean? Like, how I'm supposed to carry you? How I'm supposed to carry you though? No. G-Star, how I'm supposed to carry you though? You know what I'm saying? How is the men supposed to carry you? We see how you going, so I'm saying, like, what is we supposed to do? Now, granted, maybe you don't be doing nothing with no dudes, and maybe you only doing is dealing with toys, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about you though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying maybe that person don't, but it's like, baby, you might got kids, or you might be about to have a kid, or have kids, stuff like that. Ain't nobody trying to watch their mother get gutted, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, ain't nobody living like that, you know what I'm saying? Or nobody not trying to live like that. The money is not worth scarring your folks, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your mother not trying to see you looking like that, or your daddy, you feel what I'm saying? Like, picture your daddy saying you always getting gutted by a rocket dude, or just saying you just being loose, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, me personally, I ain't got nothing against. I'm just not for it. You feel me? I just ain't with that. You know, I'd be
humble to each his own.
Yeah, each his own. Man.
It is what it is.
My Jack can't be on that.
So you basically saying instead of chasing a bag, think about the outcome that can happen to everybody around, basically.
No, I mean something. Your bag is your bag. The way you get it is the way you get it. It's not. That's not up to me to decide what you. But you know what I'm saying. You know, all right, boom. It's like that. You know what I'm saying. I get to the latest way possible. It's like, all right, boom. You know how somebody died, right? They put a joint. We give you a reward if you tell him. That's how he get his bag. I don't respect the way he get his bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that bag. I don't gotta respect it though. You feel me? I don't have to respect it. But you get your bag. That's not up to me to decide how you do it. It's up to me to decide how I gotta get mine. You feel me? Whatever another person doing, I ain't gotta like it though. You know?
So with that being said, how do you feel about the new general? Because you know you're a lot older than most of us.
God damn, huh? How old do you think I am now?
I'm gonna hit you with a good 28, 29.
Yeah, right there. I'm saying,
I'm gonna hit you with a 4.
how old is that? Like, all right, boom. Hold on. Let me pause your question. Right now, go ahead. Let me finish your question. I'm gonna remember. What?
Alright, so
I'm 25.
this new generation, right? You know how a lot of the older gentlemen, like in your bracket, y'all be like, you know,
He does.
Hey, listen, man. Do you got a Glock in here? You got me. Shot all the time. Damn. Come
so
on.
you know how like y'all say we wilding out and we just completely like we following social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you also say, you know, you got some youngins that come up the same guidance with what you came up with.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel with this society, this new generation following what he say, she say is cool instead of following what is cool to them? Instead of making, you know.
You say, what do we do about it, or what do I
Yeah,
say
like,
about
what
it?
would you do about it if you could change it?
Can't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's big customer. Big riding customer.
Definitely that.
Hey, yo.
He fucking
Be right.
I can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you a meat rider, bro, that's in you. You know what I'm saying? You don't just wake up one day like, man, I'm about to. You know what I'm saying? You don't wake up like that. That's just in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't change something that's already embedded in you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, do I got a choice to hang around you and kick it with you? Yeah, like I'm not trying to kick it with no meat riding ass. That's not my swag. You know what I'm saying? So just, I don't know, bro. Like this, I don't know, bro. I can't even lie to you. This generation so twisted. It's like me saying anything is just be like, oh man, that old nigga just talking. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I really just don't even talk. I just talk whoever going to listen to it and take heed to it and apply it. That's what I'm gonna talk to. But I'd rather just save my breath for real, because I ain't about to just keep on kicking out all these jewels. You know what I'm saying? Just so you just be like, man, shit, man, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm wasting time. You know what I'm saying? I could be doing something.
So would you basically say you the definition of what a loner should be?
A loner?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean I don't know what the definition of a loner is actually. You know what I'm saying? And do I want to be alone? Nah. Do I have a problem with being alone? No. You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference though. Do I have a problem with it? Nah. But do I want to be? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Of course you want somebody. But do I want to be alone? Nah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother with me all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't no loner. You feel me?
Okay, so you know, Bowie State University has been excited to have you here. So we have some students that sent in some questions for us.
Right.
I know you got something for yours, so I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. So, Aaliyah Doll wants to know what made you want to start making music.
You already asked me that though. You sent me this already? They doing this now?
Yeah.
Live.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, you already asked me that. I gotta say it again.
Hey. All right, so look, she asked me another one. What artist? All right, so they said Aaliyah Doll said, what artist do you want to collaborate with next?
DMV, regular, don't matter.
Both. Let's do one for DMV, one for the industry.
DMV. I don't even know. I like Baby 50 music a lot.
Okay.
That's why I crank a lot. You know what I'm saying? As far as industry go, Drake.
Drake, of course. You know, Drake gonna get you some money.
What you cooking up with Drake?
I like that. I ain't cooking nothing. She said, what was it?
Yeah, but what would it sound like? What would it sound like? I was
I
gonna say freestyle
something like that. I'm gonna get it back.
No guidance part.
Don't worry about it. What's
Hey,
up,
man.
guy?
The little young Rushmore.
Yeah, breezy.
Don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get on this.
All right, so Nick Nick SC from BSU said, "What obstacles, if you had any, have you faced while making music?"
I mean, a couple. I mean, you gonna face enemies. I mean, it's all depending on where you from. I mean, how you carry yourself, your name, and stuff like that. You always gonna become a person who just got to keep overcoming obstacles. You feel what I'm saying? So like, probably the main J might have been like death. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That'd probably be like the main thing. Jail, beef, and just hate for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's probably might be the semi-worst one. Like besides death, can death hit right, but like having a person hate on you for no reason is just like probably like the weirdest thing ever. And it's like you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You be kicking with somebody every day. Or not even kicking with them at all. You just see him up the street like, what's up, bro? Ain't nothing. The whole time I hate that nigga. You know what I'm saying? The whole time he plotting to do something to you, but you don't know. It's that underlying hate. That's the worst hate ever. You know what I'm saying? People be saying that fake love, the word nah, man, you see that. You see fake love. You know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That underlying hate that you know nothing about from a person you never met before. Man, come on, man. That's weird.
Okay, so
I'll spit one.
Oh yeah, go ahead and get one.
Alright, so question is, what advice would you give to an aspiring artist trying to gain traction on social media? I know you do a lot with, your Instagram lives. Is that any networking technique behind that, or just what advice would you give?
It's funny because one of my homeboys, his artist was on the live with you.
What?
2 of them, nigga.
2 of them? Oh,
I just get on live just for fun and kicks. You know what I'm saying? If you got tired of just go ahead, you just put it on my platform, like you know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Anyway,
so it's like, but like other stuff, like I don't really do like the gimmick stuff for real. So it's like I can't really say what to do. I could tell you like maybe who to look at, maybe get on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? TikTok can show you exactly what you need to do to advertise your stuff. I can't. I'm just learning TikTok my damn self. So I don't know. I just get on live just for the fun of it.
okay. And it's funny because you asked that question because the next question I had was on the same type of line. So it says, how do you plan to help more young black creatives in the DMV area?
How do I?
Yeah, how do you?
What they think I am?
That's what they want to know. They
DMV hero.
People looking up to you want to be like, okay.
That's cool. I give you stuff to look up to. But like I ain't your parent, my nigga. Like I'm not like I done helped so many people before helping my own self. Like, all right, come on, bro. Like it's time for me now. I need some me time. I got family I need to help, like real family though. And my mom I need to help. My daughter I don't have time to keep helping. I don't have that time. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't want to. If I could have the time, if I had a million arms, I'd lend each one of them things. But I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the point in my life where I just don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to just sit down with somebody and lecture you or just tell you what you got. Because I just don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
So with that being said, would you say you basically walk the steps for most of the Maryland artists to actually travel in right now as far as rap?
No. I mean, no. Because the way I walk the steps wouldn't let me in jail for real. If I would have probably went to more corporate route or like what I probably was seeing like the more what you call it, commercial rappers like, you know, so I probably would have been a superstar by now and be about it here. You feel what I'm saying? But the way that I live, putting the guns in the video, really doing stuff, talking about stuff, that ain't lit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess I did walk the steps because that's what everybody talking about right now. But shit, I ain't proud of that though. Like that ain't gonna do nothing but get you in the where I was just how you feel.
No, going off on that because I'm not gonna lie to you. When I see an artist, a lot of potential, and I feel like, they should be there, mainstream. Not to say you want to be mainstream, but I mean, up there. Do you feel like you should be, how do you feel about where you're at now with music? Let's ask a question like that. Do you feel like you are appreciated to?
No, hell no. Cause I feel it though, like I'm a walking testimony for it. You know what I'm saying? Like people are just so comfortable with just seeing what you post. You know what I'm saying? If you post 100,000, you 100,000 type of guy. You know what I'm saying? You post all that ice on, you got all that ice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you are being a person that somebody's aspiring to be because they want that 100,000. But they don't know when the camera cut off. Hey bro, take your 20,000, take your 20,000, take your 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that. You know what I'm saying? Make the man look sweet at all costs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that for real. But it's just like everything that you see on camera is not what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And the person that I am is like a person gotta force me to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like him. You know what I'm saying? He had to force me. Hey, bro, just do it. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't want to just do it though. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like I get to find myself like I'm not trying to do it because I know this is not me right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, this whole thing is entertainment for real. You know what I'm saying? See if you can get lost in the entertainment and lose yourself, or you just gonna realize it's entertainment and still be a real individual. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the hell I am. You know, like I ain't about to just keep on faking out. I would never fake it no way. So I'm not about to stop now. You feel what I'm saying?
So, you know, where you started before, you know, social media and everything, do you because obviously, you know, having a place to promote yourself, you know, as a person, but also your music, is a big part of, you know, getting yourself out there. Were you ever a big social media person, or is that something that you had to break out of yourself and had to get comfortable with when it came to promoting?
You know, I was always a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? So I always used to like to put nice clothes on, take pictures and throw them up, you know what I'm saying? I like comments, comment. Yeah, tell me I look good, you know what I'm saying? Tell me this outfit is like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know it is, but I want to hear somebody else tell me it too, though, you know what I'm saying? So I want like a social media troll, like, oh my God, look at me, I'm on social media. No, I want none of that, but I like to put nice clothes on, do nice stuff, and post it, so, you know what I'm saying? I've always been on that, though.
I like that. He a little bit like me, because I be trying to dress him up, and I be like, it be flying in my head. I'm like, I need you to
man, listen, if it's flying your way, I'm telling you, it's fly.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people that's gonna tell you it's not fly, but that's because they can't put it on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, the babies love it. You feel get it on.
I ain't never had nobody saying, oh yeah, it's not fly. So I'm like, well shoot, I must be doing something right. But let's go ahead and get back into the music a little bit, right? So it's a good one. It's a good one. You just came out with it was a mixtape or an album? It was an album.
That's the name of the album. What's that, an LP? That's an album, right? Yeah,
album. Yeah. So what was that like? Did you already had the songs pre-created already, or?
I mean, to be honest, bro, that was probably like the most longest process album I ever went through. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us a little bit about it.
That was supposed to come out last year. You know what I'm saying? Like early summertime. So like probably about like the end of last year, I decided like I wanted to add more songs because I was going through so much and putting so much smoke out that was in my head better than what was going on because I done listened to these joints so much. You know what I'm saying? So I basically just chopped everything in half, like from what I did from November to January, put half of the best songs on there, and from the undeniable smoke I did last year. You know what I'm saying? Put them joints together. You feel me? But I done went through damn near 6 just review sessions, 6 placement sessions, 6 just telling people to come in just to listen to the joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just endless time. And you know what I'm saying? Then even when it was time to drop, it was still a big headache, a big process. You know what I'm saying? So it still didn't even come out on the date that it was supposed to come out. But even when it not coming out on the date, that's still doing smoke. You know what I'm saying? No, it's still going up. So it's like, I ain't tripping, you feel me? Niggas telling me that my best tape I made since Trill Illuminati. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, that's their opinion, pussy.
So for the people who have not heard it already, describe the vibes on the tape.
On what, One Lick Away?
Yeah, your most recent project. Describe the vibes for the people who have not listened.
I mean, it just depends like what you into. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole tape was basically like the mode of my life that I was into. You know what I'm saying? This is just one shot. I got one shot no matter what the hell it is. If I gotta take somebody's stuff, if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, make this play, if I gotta get this business off, if I gotta, this interview might get somewhere that it can make me go somewhere. Whatever the case may be, one lick away to make me change my whole life, you know what I'm saying? That was the type of mindset I was in, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like was punishing every jank like that, you know what I'm saying? To let you know, like, man, y'all can't do nothing. Y'all keep talking all this crazy stuff, but you can't deal with me though, my mom. Yeah. Let me take another shot to that. Shout out
My water.
I really be punishing it though, love on my side.
So speaking on the album, right? You said, you know, you gave out everything on there that everybody you can feel, something that really they can relate to.
Right.
One of the songs I felt like spoke out to me was "Hear Me."
Right.
I feel like that song was like very, very lyrical and such, right?
Right.
When you was making that song, was there a moment where you had to like reflect and you had to really think about something in life, or was it just like you went in there and you was like, I want to give something to the fans to know that I'm still with you through whatever pain you go through. We all can relate.
I mean,
that's a good question.
Yeah, it's a hell of a question.
Hey.
For real, like when I made that joint, bro, it was like the vibe was like Letter to My Brother, Part 2, semi. but it wasn't just dedicated to my brother. It's just it's like I'm writing a letter to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it basically was. You know, like that I had to reflect it. Man, I cried making something. You know what I'm saying? Cried listening to it after. Like every time they play, I just tell them go ahead and skip over the jump. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like every song, every bar for bar, like that's my real life. You know, it ain't nothing fabricated. Ain't like I just try to make it sound sweet. It's my real life, like my real pain. So like to hear your pain over and over, like it's not me talking to myself in my head. You feel, I'm just hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Me hearing my pain over and over, like it's gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? But it built me up too, though. It made me feel good though. Like I was able to wipe my tears. I finished this song. You know what I'm saying? Made me feel good at the end. It's one of my favorite songs. Don't want to take though. You know
The
what I'm
reason
saying?
why I asked that question, I felt like you've done plenty of mixtapes, and out of all the mixtapes you've given us, you've also like given us something we all can get a piece of and relate to, right? And I'm talking about from Sunny to Trill Illuminati to now, right? Throughout the years of you doing that, what is the one album or one song that you can listen to and you can constantly get something new out of it in life today?
Excuse me. Hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It puts me in a place like I ain't trying to go back there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to keep being sad. I'm not trying to keep feeling heartbroken. I'm not trying to keep seeing my man die. I'm not trying to keep going to jail. I'm not trying to keep disappointing my mom. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to keep, you know what I'm saying? This is not trying to keep, you feel me? Like I ain't trying to keep going back in that dark realm of life. You feel me? Like I deserve better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like my future is brighter than that. You feel what I'm saying? So like I could listen to that jank and be cool with crying because I know I'm not trying to cry no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be cool with that type of stuff.
So are you looking to drop any more like storytelling type of music?
I mean, I guess maybe when I got another story to tell. You know what I'm saying? But it's like ain't nothing really going on. It's the same. If I tell you a story right now, it's gonna sound just like everything else that everybody else talking about. They just lying.
So do you feel like social media has kept us from being like our true personal selves?
Maybe y'all, not me.
Yeah,
No disrespect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you was talking about as the us,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Not you, but whoever you talking about as the us, like, ain't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say they ain't never catch me before. Like, damn, I think I need to keep up. I think I need to do this. But then once I came to reality, me trying to keep up I'm keeping up with somebody on the internet that I have no idea what they really doing. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's really dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping up with a rapper that's already signed, but he acting like he not signed. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? I'm just a project based doing the same project stuff every day, but I'm trying to keep up with a nigga who's a superstar already. He's just acting like he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm cool off that.
So with that being said, you know, that goes to, do you feel like this generation needs to understand what it means to be open and being yourself individual instead of
I mean, why would you not be though? You know what I'm saying? It's like, alright, boom. If you not a gangster or on that type of super gangster time, you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to keep putting yourself around, or why would you keep trying to portray it or like even implicate yourself in them type of areas or stuff like that when you know when the heat come on, you can't handle that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you a computer nerd, you love technology and stuff like that, why don't you use your technology and do that and link with other technology so y'all can make that paper? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I don't know. People just don't know how to
Be themselves.
be comfortable in their own skin. They don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's okay to be ugly sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I wake up ugly. You feel what I'm saying? So straight up, I wake up ugly. You know what I'm saying? I got cold in my eye, my stuff is swole, my lips chapped. You know what I'm saying? My hair crazy. I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I put that hot water on my face, I'm beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody wake up ugly though. You ain't gotta keep putting all that makeup on your face. You ain't gotta keep putting all that jewelry on just to make yourself look good. Like if you think you look good, you look good. I'm gonna go out in a tank top and some shorts. Look good as hell. You know what I'm saying? They gonna love me too.
I like that. So, the people, the fans that listen to your music, what is one thing that you want them to take away from your music?
Take away from it? I don't want them to take nothing away from it.
No, like not take away. Like when they hear it, like what is it that you want them to
Take from it?
Yeah, take from it.
Basically implement in their life without
Don't do it.
without wanting to do.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Like I don't rap for people to do what I'm doing or did what I did. That was never the case. I'm just telling you my story and you saying, you know what I'm saying, what happened or what led to, you know what I'm saying, the ending of my story, you know what I'm saying? learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And learn how to not be that statistic and not be another me. You feel? That's all I can really care about. But I'm gonna keep talking about what the hell I'm doing anyway. Though, so I ain't gonna stop that. I'm just telling you, don't do it though.
Right.
Going back to that question before that though, like when we see rappers.
They got no neck and all that. You go, this ain't. Shut up. Go ahead.
Now we see rappers, that are, in the industry, signed superstars, whatever, and you kind of see them still heavily in, well, like I said, you see, because we don't really know, right? But we see them still, beefing in the streets and stuff, and whatnot like that, and to me personally, I feel like, you done made it to this point in your life where you could have this level of security around you in terms of literally can have this level of security, like you could buy security, like you feel like, you see what I'm saying? But y'all are still beefing about the streets. Like, to me, I just feel like it's, if I made it up there to a point, like why the streets, like, are the streets really following you, or are you choosing to remain in that street life?
That's like I said, that's really an opinionated thing right there. Cause like, that's like an opinionated thing right there. It's like, you could look at somebody and say, like, they could go ahead and just literally buy security, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what somebody invested in money. Maybe they could. They probably invested their money in a whole bunch of other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with security. They feel like they meant security, you feel me? So it's like, oh, I feel like they meant security, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I mean, streets follow you if you're doing stuff in. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get out, can't lie to you. Like, even if you don't get out, I'm like, nobody don't forget. Nobody forget what you done to them. Them little boys that you know what I'm saying, you did something to their big brothers or their father or whatever, they growing up. They grown. They 18. They getting their lick back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do it follow. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to you to just, find your out. Make it out. That's really it.
So when you saying that, right, you just saying that in the interview past, you was like, you do modeling, acting, all that. So my question for you is, we ain't gonna get into the modeling because we already know you say you Dapper Dan. You ain't gonna get into that. That's out there.
Put that thing on.
If you could act, right?
Act.
And you can do an act. You're gonna be in a movie. I'm gonna give you these two people. You can act in a Tyler Perry movie, or you could act in a movie with Master P. And they have to act in the script that you write. What would it be?
Master P.
What would the movie be
I could have
about?
told you that one. I could have told you that one.
I mean,
He ain't asked me all
two
that.
people. I mean, but you gotta think about it. These are two movie moguls. Master
Right.
P did it by himself with no label giving him money. On top of that, he did it with just
That one what made me try to Master P. It's the fact that you said that I could make my own script and do whatever I want with it. I knew what Master P was doing back then with just putting them simple little videos on YouTube, and them just is like hood classics, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I could put my own script and do my own thing, do whatever I want to, and I can put that on the big screen with your budget or your font and whatever like that, I'm gonna drag nuts and make the best movie out. You know what I want? So like, come on, Master P. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry. Shout out Tyler Perry, but I'm just not on that type of time. You know, so that's it. Right on that type of time.
So before we wrap it up, right, I have the very most important question to ask. I ask everybody this question, and it's always the hardest question to ask.
What the hell? Let's get out of here.
It's that
Yeah, it's that.
That's not
Yeah,
Donna.
you know,
Donna.
that's good. It's okay. That's why we.
My
coming
excellent.
out.
You know, that's why we wrap it up. That way we can go outside and have a little bit of fun, man.
Oh, shit.
You know.
Shoot now.
But your Mount Rushmore hip hop.
Hip hop.
Of hip hop.
All time.
Yeah, of course. It's his Mount Rushmore, so it could be him.
They could be,
Yeah, it
you
could
know,
be whatever.
dead or alive. So
Dead or
Could
alive.
be R&B.
Your Mount Rushmore.
Rock.
I mean, you just like this name Temptations.
Yeah.
Sometimes that'd be the whole Rushmore.
Aside from that, who else?
Alright, bet. You said hip hop was music.
Just
Music.
Let's do music. Who you putting
Any
in my
genre.
Rushmore?
Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
That's different.
Ed Sheeran. Ron Isley.
Okay.
You know something about Ron Isley. Ron Isley. David Ruffin. something I ain't new. I'm gonna do something I ain't new. Something I ain't new.
It's always the hardest question.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And I don't really like the music, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to it for real. But as far as the lyricism go, the way he put it all together to make it make sense and paint the picture for you, I would put him in my Rushmore just for that simple kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't like his music though. Keep it honest.
It's a quiet taste. It's a quiet taste.
What's up, baby?
What's up, Louis? Alright, this is an infamous one, like, right? If Lil Wayne and Hov did a versus battle, who you choosing to win?
Wayne. I don't like neither one of them.
So like
I don't listen to neither one of them music at all. Yeah, I was never a neither one fan.
So you ain't bang with Wayne at all?
At
I
all?
mean, I probably like a couple little remix joints he was doing, but as far as
Back in
Wayne,
You think he's
I
one of the
don't-
greatest rappers of all time?
No.
To y'all.
I got a better question for you. If you get to put anyone on your album, who are you putting? Dead or alive? That you feel can compete with you lyrically?
Compete with me, I said, well, just stay there. Stay there, man. I ain't trying to dig you up another time to compete with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But if I just wanted to work with somebody though, dead or
You can
alive,
give me 5 singers, 5 rappers.
5 sings, 5, damn, that's a lot. I bet 5 sings. We're gonna do the rappers first. Dead or alive, gotta get them on the tape. Alright, raps. Yeah. Alright. DMX.
One.
It's a good one.
DMX.
It's because y'all both got rap.
My voice is rapping because of the situation, but you know, I felt it struck. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that he was fighting, the demons that he was fighting. You know, so I know why he was the person that he was. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really did, because he was a person that talk about. You know, I talk about like being comfortable in your own skin. He was comfortable with who he was. You know what I'm saying? I like stuff like that. DMX.
We fit any females?
Yeah, man, I got
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
you can pick anybody.
Like I said, I got 5 singers, 5 rappers. I'm trying to do the rappers first. So
You
I
got
can
one,
get
that's DMX.
DMX.
You got 4 more to go.
It gotta be on the album though,
And this will be your choosing.
right? DMX.
Hard one. I love this question.
Nicki Minaj.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nicki
All the
Minaj.
women just got super excited.
Oh, you hear a whole bunch of purrs.
Lil Baby.
That's 3.
Mm,
So, he said little baby.
Lil Baby. Kodak. I love Kodak. Kodak, man. Kodak.
Them two in a room together, I would pay for it.
Let me get one more old first. C. Murray.
That's your 5.
Love C. Murray. 5 singers.
So you sing that.
Adele.
Come on now.
Somebody gonna be crying.
Janae Aiko.
Come on now.
Ashanti.
Okay.
You trying to make a happy ballad.
Sound like the
Keisha Cole. Oh my God, who said that? Oh my God, Keisha Cole. Old Keisha too with the guy. Old Keisha with the guy. Make sure I get that Keisha. Old Keisha and Whitney Houston.
5.
Ooh,
Love
Whitney is good.
Yeah,
No MJ.
come on, man. Go ahead.
Take a shot on that one?
Yeah, let me drink it out. Let me drink it out.
He a real R&B fan.
Yeah, nah, definitely. But I want to thank you so much for
Man,
stopping
thank y'all,
here
man.
to the oldest HBCU in Maryland.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to have
Pleasure,
you.
man.
Hope
Pleasure
we
to
can
be
have you for so many more interviews. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So anytime, man. Just bring me down. Anytime I
Of
want
course,
to talk about
of
something,
course,
keep
man.
it
I just
going.
a couple block
You know.
parties.
Yeah, come on, let's do something.
Yeah, definitely.
I was gonna say, make sure the dollar Julio.
Y'all good? Hold on,
Yeah.
one second. Y'all ain't got no questions? Full face? 30?
Come on, New York. I know you got a question, New York.
She from Jersey.
Yeah, nah, she from New York.
What did you say from Jersey?
She's from Jersey.
Oh, she's from Jersey.
She's from Jersey.
Come on, Stanley. What you want? Come on, give me some.
You was just getting started.
Yeah,
Can
man.
you get 30?
Do you have
Hey,
something
got everyone outside. You ready?
I
I'm just happy to be here.
You got something
I'm
to
trying
say?
to buy a neck right now, bro. Chill. I'm shopping right
He
now.
said he trying to buy a net.
Shopping right
At the beginning, he was like, "What's your mental capacity and all that?" He was like 5, but then he was like, "Yo,
business on 8 and your family on 15.
How you say how did it work?
Nah, I ain't gonna say how it work. I respect it because I already see how it work. My man said his mental's on 5. He's not.
Come say it on the mic, man. Let the fans hear what you're saying. Come on, kid. I like that. You getting deep, man.
Let me tell you.
Introduce
Nah.
yourself.
Alright, what's going on? What's going on? My name Op, you know what I'm saying? Straight from South East DC. What's going on? But nah, I was just gonna say, beginning of the jump, he was like the mental on 5. Out of 1 to 10, mental on 5, business on 8, family on 15. And that's good to show, like, as a man, he take care of his business. His mental lacking. He struggling, he fighting, he do what he gotta do. But he still doing what he gotta do though. He still getting the business together. His family eating, he eating, friends around him eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really respected that. As soon as I heard it, I respected it. I'm like, that's really what a man supposed to do, no matter what's going on. You feel me? I respected that.
The equilibrium and everything that's going up in this jank, it be like this. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes you're gonna have to take a chunk out your mental health in order to make sure everything flourish. So your mental health at the end could
Get that
smooth, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like it's basically all sacrifices. I'm glad he understood that and he got it 100% right on my mind.
I like that.
That
That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, I respect that. I like that.
You might have to add, you come back over here because them bids on live, we might need you to come up here and do some bids in person.
I'm saying though, what you acting like you want this stuff right now though. I told y'all, man. I'm tired like Enzo right now.
You know,
I'm trying to chill.
He talking about you want me.
But my man right here though, I give it. Come here, man. Hey, look, y'all. We gotta let you. I gotta be honest. This my dog right here. You know what I'm saying? They're the only person ever that fired me up and I hung up on him. Cover my nose because he dogged me out. I got to give him this prop. Yeah, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I deal with love.
I was on live when that happened. My man said, "What?"
I'm saying. You try like back in the play though.
Nah, he's not gonna lie though. He like
Hey, you snuck the wig.
Hey, look.
It's my daddy though. The wig.
Bobby said, "You big nose having your rep."
Hold up, man. I can hear you now. What you saying?
Since you can hear me, I'll say it again.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Big
Assalam.
nose having your rep.
Assalam. Hey.
No, whoop you up.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Alright, nah, come on.
We gonna do it all. We gonna do all camera. We gonna do all
Bring
camera.
the bids.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you for coming to Bowie State University. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have too many big, especially big like. You know, you the GOAT. You the GOAT of DMV. You the GOAT. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give you the flowers when flowers is due. You deserve your flowers. And hopefully we can have you come up here more than just coming out. Just pull up just
All I gotta do
a
is call me, man. Make sure I got pizza for me and who it is.
Hey, ladies, that's the ground. I just wanna see you. Oh, that. I said that.
You know, this is like looking like a.
This is looking like a giant Mario Kart. You heard?
This is Louise, you can't hear me.